pathetic rebellion ends here.
Hey there guys, this is Luke from the Scoundrel's Cantina and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars minifigure upgrade and review video. And in this video I'll be showing you how to make the Rebel Vanguard Trooper from Star Wars Battlefront 1 specifically. And we're taking a journey way back into the early 2000s to make this trooper, and I've been researching on other troopers and there's tons of variations. They're very different from the Rebel troopers in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 3. But the thing is, the Star Wars universe is vast and has tons of details and different things, and types of troopers in this case, and a lot of stuff. Especially if you have a point of view on the Star Wars universe like me, like for example, it's all canon for us. The EU and canon, we just merge it together all up until the Return of the Jedi. Check out our video on our view of Star Wars. The link is in the description below and the annotation on screen right now. So yeah, if you haven't seen that before, and I'll be moving on now. And this is a very special review for me. I basically grew up with that game and played it a lot, and we'll see how this goes, guys. If you like this video at the end, and you watch it fully, and be sure to comment below and tell me, guys, what you think about this classic LEGO Star Wars review that LEGO never made. So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts below, because I'm planning on making Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 minifigs, like probably the whole team that you're able to play, from the Rebels to the Imperials and the Clone Troopers. Droids not that much, because there's not much customizing there. So yeah, guys, be sure to tell me your thoughts on that below when you watch the full video. But anyways, these are the minifigs that you're going to need to make the trooper that I'm thinking of, and let's begin. First minifig that you're going to need is a regular Tantive or Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope Rebel Trooper, which you can get in the old 2007 Star Wars The Force Unleashed Battle Pack. With the Rebel Troopers, you get 4 of those. It's quite an old set. I bought 2 way back in the day, and you can also get it in the Tantive set. I'm not sure if it's a collector's edition or something. I think it's not, but those are the 2 sets where you can get them. Oh yeah, and my mistake, you can get them in one of those Planet sets, like few years back, where you get only 1 minifig. So those are your options if you want to make this. I'm probably going to be making the whole team. Now the things that you're going to need from this guy are the helmet with both pieces, because, well, it's accurate if you do it that way, and the torso, but without the hands. So yeah, here are those. Moving on, guys. Next minifig up is Lando Calrissian from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. The Desert Skiff version, when he was in disguise in Jabba's palace, trying to save Han Solo, unfreeze him from carbonite, because it was basically his fault why he was there, and stuff like that. You guys watch the movies, no need on me telling you what happened there. So that was his disguise version. This is basically the only Lando I get. It's quite a rare minifig, because I think there's maybe 3 tops 4 sets where you can actually get Lando Calrissian, and this is one of them. So I'm going to use it, and it's a very good minifig to have for this build that I'm making, because the Rebel Vanguard Trooper from Star Wars Battlefront always had mustache, and he was always, they always made him to be a black guy. But it's different in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and in the new one there's more variations, but over there usually the Vanguard was a black guy. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be the most accurate you can get to that. So the thing you're gonna need from Lando Calrissian here is his headpiece and his hands, because as you guys know, the Rebel Troopers in this costume, like from Episode 4, basically had shirts, no armor or anything, or gloves, so the hands were visible. That's the reason for that. Anyways, moving on. The next minifigure up is Sabine Wren, without the helmet version, because I never actually got the chance to buy the one with the helmet. And I'm not really too keen on getting it, because you only get the helmet in the expensive sets, which I didn't like too much. They're good, but I mean, I don't buy all sets because I don't need all of them. They're good sets, just don't get me wrong, guys. So this is the Sabine Wren that I do have, and the irony here is I don't have the helmet with her, but I do have the actual replica of the helmet here right next to me, basically, but not the Lego version, which is kind of weird. If you want to see the review on her helmet, be sure to check it out. It's on our channel, and the link in the description below, of course. So yeah, now the things that you're gonna need from her are basically her legs, but not all of them. I'm gonna be taking these actual leg parts, and I'm gonna only use the one with the belt here, you know, the middle piece that holds both of the legs. So yeah, that's it with her. Now the last minifig that you're gonna need is from an actual Star Wars Battlefront Lego set, which was released at the start of 2016. You have the Rebels one and the Empire one. This is the Rebels one, and the character that you're gonna need there is, well, doesn't have a name basically. It's just a Rebel Trooper, and it depends on the way you built the Rebel Troopers, because they gave you the option to randomize their torsos and legs. So I'm taking this one. This happens to be the Rhodian one, and if I'm going to be taking the rocket launcher here, which you can see how to make it in the actual mock, which this character is from. I took him right now so I could build this minifig. And yeah, you're looking for the dark tan pants from that set, which I'm taking here, just so you know. And these are the exact pieces that I'm taking from there. Just the legs, not the pieces that hold the legs, not this. And the rocket launcher, which you can see how to build in my actual mock of the Rebels. It's based on Solus. You can check it out. The links will be in the description below as well. So yeah, guys, this is it. Now let's build the minifig. Anyway, the Rebel Vanguard from Star Wars Battlefront 1 is finished, and now let's review him. I'm going to show you a comparison to the character that I just built with the actual picture from the game of the character. Although it was weird in the game when you see like 10 black Vanguards and, you know, 10 female snipers and, you know, stuff like that, because it was an old game, but it was an awesome experience. So yeah. This is just one out of a million, you know, Rebel troopers, but I wanted to be accurate to the game, and I'm thinking of building a series of only Star Wars Battlefront minifigs, doing every week at least one, trying to make it all, and do, you know, and at the end of all of those, do a team up with all those characters that I've built from the game, because, you know, guys, I'm a huge fan of the EU, and Star Wars Battlefront has been basically thrown away as well. Well, not the newest one, but the number 1 and 2. They're also non-canon anymore, but there are for me. So yeah. Anyways, guys, let's start with the rocket launcher. Review the rocket launcher. I think it's very accurate to the actual picture of the rocket launcher, although the actual picture is the actual rocket launcher in the game is colored in dark gray. But I don't really have the pieces for that. At least not this piece here. This is like, you know, you only get this piece in light gray and in black, and also not this piece. Or maybe there is a set with that, but I don't have it anyway, so I'm not able to use it. But it would have been, I think, better if I actually had all the dark gray bits for the rocket launcher. So yeah, that's it on the rocket launcher. And now here, the Rebel Trooper basically has the same helmet as the regular Rebel Troopers from A New Hope and, you know, other places, basically, because they're vastly, you know, the rebellion is vastly organized in the galaxy, and, you know, you have Rebel Troopers and ships, like with those helmets. You have them on the battlefield, you know, different places, but there's millions of variations on them, and there's no unique, I mean, not unique, no specific uniform for them, because they're not like the Empire, like everyone has the same, you know, same armor. They, you know, just take what they have because they're, well, let's just call them poor compared to the Empire. So yeah, that's the way it goes with the rebellion there. I talk too much about war and, you know, stuff like that because I'm a huge fan of it. So yeah. Anyways, the helmet, there's no mistake with that. At least I think so. The face, well, Lando Calrissian's face, but no problem with that because the guy in Star Wars Battlefront 1 has that mustache just like Lando does. The arms also are very accurate because they don't have gloves. Actually, sometimes they do if you're playing the modded version, but if you're not, they don't. And as you guys know in the Tentive, when you see the Rebel Troopers for the first time, they only have, it's basically like a shirt. No armor on them, and you know, their hands are visible, no gloves, so yeah. And here the leg prints, well, I took the belt because Sabine is the only one that has like a tan piece that holds the legs, and it really suits it because it's kind of a belt thingy for extra details. And I was thinking of putting the pants with, you know, with only like one color, like this. I mean, no details, like Mace Windu here. But I decided to take the you know, Rebel Troopers from the Battle Pack, from Star Wars Battlefront Battle Pack. So it has like more details and, you know, some pockets on the sides that you can see, big ones, warrior type. So yeah, that's the way it goes. I think it's really accurate, guys. If you enjoyed this video, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below on whether I should make more of these guys based on the actual, well, playable characters in Star Wars Battlefront 1 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. And well, Battlefront 3, there's no need for that. We already have the sets, and we might be getting more because the game is expanding slowly, which is really nice. So yeah. Anyways, this is it on the minifig. Tons more coming. Tons of more minifigs are coming soon, and also Lego mocks and set reviews, and also a Star Wars story series, which you guys can watch. It's basically fact videos and things you didn't know about Star Wars. You know, stories about characters, alliances, rebellions. Let's just say it that way. Check all those out, guys. So yeah. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And remember, guys, God is awesome all the time, and He loves you. May the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You rebel scum.